Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of the Papal State Holy Trinity campaign. So we're waiting for the Knights to die. The Knights are probably going to die soon. They're only allied to Venice, and Venice is quite weak. I had fabricated a claim on Venice. They're allied with the Knights. We could just go and like vassalize them in a war. If I get control of the Curia, I might just do that. I need to get a border with Venice to make that work really well, but they would also pull in Florence. So maybe we could do this. Conquer Siena. Declare on Venice. Separate peace Florence. Florence, we do not co-belligerent. This province would cost 40%, and we'd have to pay Diplo on it, but who cares? I want the land. And we could take the capital of Venezia as well. Or take Crete. I'm assuming Venice is quite weak right now. Venice has 15,000 troops. Smaller than my army. They're on Tech 6. Provence is no longer a valid rival for the Papal State. Makes sense, considering they're one province minor in the middle of nowhere. Instead, we will probably want to rival Burgundy, France, Hungary, Mamluks, Tunis. I guess Tunis. We'd have to separate the Ottomans from them. Somehow. If we were allies in another war. We have 13 trusts with the Ottomans, so we could call them to war against just about anybody. Same thing with Burgundy. I could call the Ottomans in against Venice, co-belligerent Florence, and have the Ottomans fight the Austrians. No, I think I'm gonna... It's a shame I can't rival Venice. I think I'm gonna rival Tunis. It's gonna be a temporary rivalry. It's okay. And we're going to embargo them right away. We're going to go 5 days and then revoke our bad embargo on Provence. Ottomans broke their alliance with us. Turns out rivaling Tunis broke our tenuous alliance with the Ottomans. Ottomans is allied to papal rival Tunis. Yeah. Oops. Well, we could still get it back if I improve relations with them. And, nope, never mind. Now we're a long ways off. They stopped being friendly. Or no, they stopped being allied status. Okay. Well, there goes the Unholy Alliance. My mistake. Crap. You know? It happens. It was a weird alliance in the first place. Alright? So don't give me that. You knew we were going to have to attack... Eventually the Ottomans are going to eat the Mamluks, and I'm going to have to attack the Ottomans anyway, so it's a weird alliance. A lot of weird stuff's happening in this game. Alright, so we're still focused on Diplo, which is fine because we're behind time on that. Eventually, if we get kind of squared away, we'll focus on military so we can knock out quantity. That seems good. Tunis has declared war upon Aragon. They said conquest. You want the Baleares. Ottomans are moving now into Serbia. So now the Ottomans will most definitely protect him. I'm feeling this. I'm liking this. That's so annoying though. I built all that trust. Or not all that trust, but all the favors with the Ottomans. Never got to use it. Damn. Should have thought that through a little bit more. We could have at least used them against Venice, you know. Can I beat Florence and the Knights on my own? 16k troops plus 15k troops? It'd be a tough fight. I have tech advantage over Venice, but not Florence. Terrain is bad, so I can't just like swoop in and fight him and kill him. He has no cannons yet. He's got a 3-2-3 leader. More cav than I do. We have a claim on Tunis. Took a while. Lost our treasurer. Bohemia does not owe me favors. It'd be nice, because Bohemia would give us access to the entire empire. It'd just make it very easy. Maybe when we get enough favors, we'll call Bohemia in on Venice. National Unrest guy. Yeah, you're a very welcome choice right now. Do we want to pass the Advancement of Religion Act? I think not yet. Portugal has accepted white peace. We're at 80% on this guy. Palermo at 5.4. We get our unrest, our war exhaustion down a little bit more, and we can totally get rid of this problem. This one's going to start coming down now. Okay. The clergy... Oh, God. Oh, shoot. No! Oh, God. We should have seen this coming. Indeed. Okay, so Innocentius has allowed the clergy to grow too powerful and has now made their move. Oh, God. We need to curtail the clergy. Stability of at least 1. Clergy influence is not greater than 60. Okay. Oh, God. This is so dumb. That's the nobility. That's the burghers. Where are the clergy? Is it just this one province down here in Palermo? One province. Or do they have this one over here too? Yes, they do. Alright, well, that's fun. Alright, well, I guess we get to see what it's like to have a disaster. I just totally forgot about that. As is obvious, I think. Oh man. Okay, so what we're going to do is auto-transport. And that makes these guys disloyal, apparently. Other estate in power. So we have lots of negatives. Alright, this has been an interesting campaign, huh? So, that's going to cost me... Oh my god! Lose 3 stability to curtail the clergy. So basically, I have to spend 2 to get back up to at least 1, so that I can click the button. Oh god. It's so bad. Oh man. Iron Man mode. I hate you sometimes. That's just me forgetting that... Maybe in the next patch they'll make it so that you can't do the thing where you just revoke the province, give the province. Deteriorating relations. The nobility estate loses influence or gains influence. From Magna and Malta. Ugh. God, you suck. And of course he commits suicide, basically. Because he's so bad. And now we have Innocentius IX. Who's significantly better. Military points is pretty good. Alright. So, Sicilian separatists are probably going to fire. Crimea has declared war on Lithuania. Really? All on your own? That seems like a bad idea. I have no leader here. But fortunately we are able to have enough men there. Oh gosh. We have no leaders available. We're going to turn this guy into a leader. He's a 1-5. He's pretty good. Okay. Henceforth, we will have good play only. We're going to have to revoke this from you. Should bring their influence down a bit. White peace. Castile maintains their union over... Sorry, Aragon maintains their union. But they have negative 31 prestige, so it's probably going to break as soon as Aragon dies. And he is 52. Okay, so we bump stability when we can. We now need to worry about Ancona and Urbino. Malta's fine. If only we had the ability to spend papal influence on like free stability or something. That would be slick, wouldn't it? Something changed. We are in control of the Curia again. Excellent. Okay, we could call Burgundy into war against Venice. No, we could call Burgundy into a war against Florence. That's not good enough. I need Bohemia to be willing to join. 4 years. I hope you're enjoying this train wreck of a campaign. It's probably one of the worst campaigns I've done in a while. I'm all over the place, man. It is just merchants. I guess it is just merchants. Bad event after bad event. We got tons of diplomats. There are no more important centers of trade down here. Suppose we do fabricate a claim on, like, Bizerte. We get a claim on Syracuse. And a claim on Arezzo would be fine. Even though I don't expect we'll be able to do anything with it just yet. These diplomats should not be sitting around idle. Urbino and Ancona. Okay, we can get one stability back up. Being Curia controller is nice. We're the Curia controller, but we're dominated by the clergy. Gives the following effects. Ideas are more expensive. Tech is more expensive. Tolerance is down. So we don't really want to be doing any teching or anything for a while. Yeah, they cost 480. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the hit as soon as we get enough to bump our stability up to level 1. I'm just going to revoke the other clergy province, and we're going to click this button. It's going to suck because we're going to go down to -2 stability, but it is what it is. I could save up points so that I could click the button extra times and like go straight back up to 0, but I don't think we're going to have too many issues. Probably, maybe, with like staying happy. I mean, unrest is probably not going to be a problem, that's what I'm trying to say. That's what happens, you know, you play chicken with the clergy disaster, and then I guess sometimes it does fire. Bohemia wants us to come into the conquest of Nuremberg against Nuremberg. Sure. I almost had my war exhaustion gone. I don't really think you needed my help with this, Bohemia, but okay. Waldensian heretics are now no longer a problem. Papal noble rebels. Gosh. Controlled by the nobility. And they are pissed because we've got someone else in charge. All this stuff's really bad, man. Okay, so when is the out? When are we going to be able to get our stability up? We're generating 5 points per month. And we need 41. So, in about a year, 8-9 months, whatever it is, we'll be looking good. Tunis is winning their war, even though they're fighting against Aragon and Castile by themselves. They've got a better navy. That's why they're able to do it. Naples has 7 troops, our little buddy, who's probably... No, he's actually loyal. Look at that. Golden Horde is now sighted. Oh. So Crimea is actually winning their war against Lithuania. And the Golden Horde is now pouncing on them, and the Poland backed out. So now it's just the Golden Horde versus Lithuania. This is good. The balance of power in here is going to get weaker on this side, making these guys maybe a little bit safer for a while. Although, again, I do want to come up here and do this. Hey, if we're going to be negative 2 stability anyway, maybe that's the perfect time to do the no CB war against the Livonians, so we only get hit by a single stab hit, like instead of 2. Might make sense. We take the mercantilism, of course. No question there. I'm over my force limit now because that event that raised autonomy. Malta's at 94. Palermo. Romagna, 55%. Ugh, it's so painful, man. This is where we were getting tons of manpower. We still are, but it's not as good. Wow. Lots of imported iron. I wonder if maybe after this war ends, if I can handle this, I could probably lower autonomy here without very many issues once we get rid of this crisis. Soon. The bronze cannon event. Okay. I like this. So you're attacking against Genoa in the Milanese conquest of Genoa. So Milan has attacked Genoa. You called in Florence. Florence is probably going to get a little bit weaker, but not too weak. If they get really weak or they get really out of position, Maine's got Separate Beast. Venice is at 16k troops. Florence, how are you looking? 13k. Your troops are out of position. Fully maintained coastal fort. Fully maintained actual fort. Definitely would have naval superiority, I think. We're doing pretty well on money. 3 trade power in the Genoa node. Probably well worth it. Let's pick this up. It's worth a couple ships, so... And that's before the modifier. That's before multipliers. So it says, well, actually the 3 might, no, that actually might be accurate. No, that's the number that's going to show up here, and then it gets further multiplied by this 80%. So we're going to end up with a lot of extra trade power there. Make a bunch of extra money. Okay, 1 more month. We can bump our stability. We can go back down. We can get rid of the clergy dominance. Alright, the decision to get rid of the clergy requires us to drop this. There could be a rebellion here. It would be a pain in the ass if they do. They did not. Thank you. The influence is still too high. It's at 60%. On the dot. Seriously? I can't get rid of them at all, unless there's a random event, until 84. So we just have everyone's pissed for a couple 3 years here. Papal States, 30%. Just an automatic 30%. We have an automatic 50% on the clergy. Wow. I'm glad it's only 3 years, because it could have been one of these. Where they have it until, like, look at this, until 1512. Imagine if I had hired an inquisitor or something. And for 30 years, we just can't get rid of the dominance of the clergy. I still think it's pretty nonsensical, even, that the damn clergy can take control of the freaking Papal State. But okay, let's just go with it. It's fine. It's fine. Florence is down to 9k troops. I feel like we have to take Siena. Now's a good time for it. We've got a good leader. We're making money. A large cast bronze mortar will be fielded here on June. May. Oh, yeah, look at that. If I go here, I can't do it before the end of this month, but he'll be really, really low on stuff. Alright, I'm going to take a break here. I do look forward to seeing you again in the next video. It's been a little bit, touch and go, but we'll be fine. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.